Hi guys, it's me. Just doing some canning today. That's my venison broth that I did. I added some cream of mushroom soup to this one. I added cream of chicken to some others. Those are in my smallmouth jars. That's all my broth. Some has meat and carrots and onions and garlic in it. It'll give it some flavor. These are in the wide mouth jars. We have, that is turkey and dumplings. We made a soup out of that, a nice thick soup, and we're canning the leftovers. That's leftovers from Thanksgiving. And the turkey broth, or the venison broth, we used the bone broth from the turkey to make this. The bone broth from the venison we'll use to add to our beefs and venison or whatever else during the years. It's also good to drink once in a while. It's good for your stomach. It heals you. So I'm going to just add a little bit more broth to this one. So whenever you're doing this, you got to make sure these rooms are really, really clean. I had mine. Everything's been cleaned beforehand. I just wanted to make a quick video. I don't want to make an extra long one because I'm doing it one-handed. You want these to be finger tight, not any tighter than that. Then you can add it. And see, that one there has meats and stuff in it. And I do add a half a teaspoon of canning and pickling salt to it. No iodized salt. Let me put this in here. One-handed does not make it easy. But because it's cold, I made this earlier in the week. The bone broth from the venison. That looks so good. Now all that fat will render down into the broth and make it nice and tasty. If you're saying it. I made it earlier in the week. I got a bunch of these plastic and glass gallon jars. And that's what I kept it in the fridge until I could get to the canning part. There's some of the venison. Some of the carrots. So some of it I'll have it in and some of it won't, but that's okay because we're using it for whatever meals we're going to make with it, whatever gravies we're going to make with it, and your bone broths are great for gravies. If you're not real good at making gravy, you can always buy a gravy master and you just add a couple drops to it, and boy, that helps. Of course, you can find some great gravy recipes on YouTube, too. You got to search for this kind of stuff. And yes, I'm not debubbling the liquid. Only the only stuff I debubbled was the turkey and dumplings. But I am filling it up. As everybody will say, to give an inch headspace. And I just eyeball it out. Me and Jules been doing a lot of this canning. So far we got over a year's supply of different meals. And because this stuff is cold and out of the fridge, my jars are cold but they're clean. And I will put cold water in this. Once it comes to a bubble, or once it comes to a hard boil, then I will start my timer and put it on for about 90 minutes. And I will come back. I will keep adding water to it. I will keep hot water on the side to add to my water if it boils down. And then I will show you the process once they come out, or once I get going.